Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope to find you all best of health and spirits, inshallah. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Today we will continue with Juz 9, inshallah. Let's make dua first. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. Ameen thumma ameen ya rabbal alamin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. A'udhu, I seek refuge of. A'udhu billahi, I seek refuge of Allah. Minash shaitanir rajim, from shaitan the expelled. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I start with the name of Allah, who is Ar-Rahman and who is Ar-Rahim. قال الملأ الذين استكبروا قال الملأ الذين استكبروا من قومه لنخرجنك يا شعيب والذين آمنوا معك من قريتنا أو لتعودن في ملتنا قال أولو كنا كارهين. Said the chiefs, those who were arrogant, min qawmihi, among his people, لَنُخْرِجَنَّكَ, we will surely drive you out, O Shu'aib, and those who have believed with you from our city, or you must return to our religion. He said, even if kunna, we are ones who hate it, قد افترينا على الله كذبا إن عدنا في ملتكم بعد إذ نجانا الله منها وما يكون لنا أن نعود فيها إلا أن يشاء الله ربنا وسع ربنا كل شيء علما على الله توكلنا ربنا افتح بيننا وبين قومنا بالحق وأنت خير الفاتحين. Verse number 89, Surah Al-A'raf, Juz number 9. قد, verily, we would have fabricated against Allah a lie if we return in your religion after when Allah saved us from it, and not it is for us that we return in it, except that Allah wills. Yasha Allah wills. Our Lord encompasses, our Lord, everything in knowledge. Upon Allah we put our trust. Our Lord decide between us and between our people in truth, and you and you are the best, and you are the best of those who decide. Verse number 90. وقال الملأ الذين كفروا من قومه لئن اتبعتم شعيبا إنكم إذا لخاسرون. The chief said, وقال الملأ, and the chief said, those who kafaru, disbelieved among his people, if you follow Shu'aib, indeed you then certainly will be losers. فأخذتهم الرجفة فأصبحوا في دارهم جاثمين. So the earthquake seized them, and then they became in their homes fallen prone. الذين كذبوا شعيبا الذين كذبوا شعيبا كأن لم يغنوا فيها الذين كذبوا شعيبا كانوا هم الخاسرين. Those who denied Shu'aib alayhi salam as if became they had not lived. Lam yaghnaw, they had not lived therein. Those who denied Shu'aib, they were they were the losers. They were those who are the losers. They were the losers. كانوا هم الخاسرين. It was they who were the losers. وَتَوَلَّى عَنْهُمْ. Verse number 93. Yes. فَتَوَلَّى عَنْهُمْ وَقَالَ يَا قَوْمِ لَقَدْ أَبْلَغْتُكُمْ رِسَالَاتِ رَبِّي وَنَصَحْتُ لَكُمْ فكيف آسى على قوم كافرين. So he turned away from them and he said, O my people, Ya Qawmi, O my people, verily I have conveyed to you messages of my Lord and advised to you. So how could I grieve for a people who are disbelievers? وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا فِي قَرْيَةٍ مِّن نَبِيٍّ إِلَّا أَخَذْنَا أَهْلَهَا بِالْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ لعلهم يضرعون. Yes, Mama. And not we sent in a city any prophet except we seized its people with adversity and hardship, لعلهم, so that they may become humble, يضرعون, so that they might humble themselves to Allah. ثم بدلنا مكان السيئة الحسنة حتى عفوا وقالوا قد مس آباءنا الضراء والسراء فأخذناهم فأخذناهم بغتة وهم لا يشعرون ثم then بدلنا we changed in place the bad of the bad the good hatta until they increased and said, verily our forefathers had touched the adversity and the ease, so we seized them suddenly while they perceive not. وَهُمْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ while they did not perceive. Okay, then we exchanged in place of the bad condition good until they increased and prospered and said, our fathers also were touched and hardship and ease, so we seized them suddenly while they did not perceive. Ayat number 90, verse number 96. وَلَوْ أَنَّ أَهْلَ الْقُرَىٰ آمَنُوا وَاتَّقَوْا لَفَتَحْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ بَرَكَاتٍ مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَكِنْ كَذَّبُوا فَأَخَذْنَاهُمْ بما كانوا يكسبون. And if Anna, that Anna emphasizes also, so that's why in the translation we see if they indeed, like it's for emphasis. And Anna is the sister of Inna, so they both come for emphasis also. Okay, so here indeed, and if walau, and if Anna indeed, that people Ahlal Qura, people of the cities, had believed and feared Allah, surely we would have opened. This lam in the beginning also gives the meaning of surely, and it comes usually when Anna or Inna comes in the middle, this lam, skating lams comes, so this lam is double emphasis. So surely we would have opened alayhim, upon them, blessings from the heaven and the earth, but they denied, so we seized them for what they used to earn. Afa amina ahlul qura an ya'tiyahum ba'suna bayatan wa hum na'imun. Afa amina, then did they feel secure, people of the cities, then did the people of the cities feel secure that our punishment comes to them. Ba'suna, our punishment, ya'tiyahum, comes to them at night while they were asleep. Then did people of the cities feel secure from our punishment coming to them at night while they were asleep? Awa amina ahlul qura an ya'tiyahum ba'suna duham wa hum yal'abun. Or did the people of the cities feel secure from our punishment coming to them in the morning, in the daylight, duhan, while they were at play, yal'abun, wahum, while they, yal'abun, they were playing. Afa aminu, verse number 99, Afa aminu makrallahi fala ya'manu اللَّهِ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Then did they feel secure from the plan of Allah, but not feel secure from the plan of Allah except the people who are the losers? Then did they feel secure from the plan of Allah? But no one feels secure from the plan of Allah except the losing people. Awalam yahdi, verse number 100. أَوَلَمْ يَهْدِ لِلَّذِينَ يَرِثُونَ الْأَرْضَ مِنْ بَعْدِ أَهْلِهَا أَنْ لَوْ نَشَاءُ أَصَبْنَاهُمْ بِذُنُوبِهِمْ وَنَطْبَعُ عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ فَهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُونَ. Would it not guide for those who inherit the land from after its people, that if we willed, we would afflict them for their sins, and we put a seal over their hearts so they do not hear, so that they do not hear. Has it not become clear to those who inherited the earth after its previous people that if we willed, we could afflict them for their sins, but we seal over their hearts so they do not hear? Tilkal Qur'an نقص عليك من أنبائها وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُهُم بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ فَمَا كَانُوا لِيُؤْمِنُوا بِمَا كَذَّبُوا مِن قَبْلُ كَذَلِكَ يَطْبَعُ اللَّهُ على قلوب الكافرين. These were the cities we relate to you of their news, and certainly their messengers came to them with clear proofs, but they were not to believe in what they had denied, what they had denied before. Thus Allah put a seal on the hearts of the disbelievers. Those cities we relate to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, some of their news, and certainly did their messengers come to them with clear proofs, but they were not to believe in that which they had denied before. Thus does Allah seal over the hearts of the disbelievers. وَمَا وَجَدْنَا لِأَكْثَرِهِمْ من عهد وإن وجدنا أكثرهم لفاسقين. And we وما وجدنا, and we did not find لِأَكْثَرِهِمْ, for most of them, any covenant, but we found most of them certainly defiantly disobedient. And we did not find for most of them any covenant, but indeed we found most of them defiantly disobedient. 103 ثم بعثنا من بعدهم موسى بآياتنا إلى فرعون وملئه فظلموا بها فانظر كيف كان عاقبة المفسدين. Then we sent after them Musa alayhi salam with our signs to Fir'aun and his chiefs, but they were unjust. فَظَلَمُوا, but they were unjust to them. So see how was the end of the corruptors. Then we sent after them Musa alayhi salam with our signs to Fir'aun and his establishment, but they were unjust toward them. So see how was the end of the corruptors. وَقَالَ مُوسَى يَا فِرْعَوْنُ إِنِّي رَسُولٌ مِّن رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. And Musa alayhi salam said, O Fir'aun, I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. Musa alayhi salam said, O Fir'aun, indeed I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. حقيق على ألا أقول على الله إلا الحق قد جئتكم ببينة من ربكم فأرسل معي بني إسرائيل. حقيق, obligated. Who is obligated not to say about Allah except the truth? I have come to you with clear evidence from your Lord. So send with me the children of Israel. Who is obligated not to say Allah, obligated on that not I say alallahi upon Allah, about Allah, except al-haq, the truth. Verily, jitukum, I have come to you, bibayinatin, with a clear sign, min rabbikum, from your Lord. Fa'arsil, so send with me, ma'aya, bani Israel, children, the children of Israel. Qala in kunta ji'ta bi ayatin fa'ti biha in kunta minas sadiqin. He said, if you have come with a sign, then bring it if you are of the truthful. فَأَلْقَى عَصَاهُ فَإِذَا هِيَ ثُعْبَانٌ مُبِينٌ. So he threw his staff, his stick, and suddenly it was a serpent. It was a manifest serpent, snake. It became ثعبان, snake, serpent, snake. ونزع يده فإذا هي بيضاء للناظرين. And he drew out and he drew out his hand, and suddenly it was white for the observers. And he drew out his hand, thereupon it was white with radiance for the observers. قال الملأ, said the chiefs, من قوم فرعون, of the people of Fir'aun, inna, indeed this, hada, inna, indeed hada, this, lasahirun alim, lasahirun alim, this is surely a magician learned. Said the eminent among the people of Pharaoh, indeed this is a learned magician. Yuridu an yukhrijakum min ardikum famada ta'murun. He wants to drive you out from your land. So what you instruct? So what you instruct to do? What do you instruct? Qalu, they said, arjih, postponed him, wa akhahu, and his brother, wa arsil, and send, fil madaini hashirina, and send in the cities gatherers. They said, postpone the matter of him and his brother, and send among the cities gatherers. Ya'tuka bikulli sahirin alim. They will bring to you every magician learned, who will bring you every learned magician. وَجَاءَ السَّحَرَةُ فِرْعَوْنَ, وَجَاءَ, so came, as-saharatu, magicians. So the magicians came to Fir'aun, Fir'auna, qalu, they said, inna, indeed, lana, for us, la ajran, surely will be a reward, in kunna nahnu, in if kunna, we are, we, nahnu, al-ghalibina, the victors. And the magicians came to Pharaoh, they said, indeed for us is a reward, indeed for us is a reward if we are the predominant. Qala, he said, Naam, yes, wa innakum, and indeed you, lamin, surely will be of al-muqarrabina, the ones who are near, lamin al-muqarrabin, surely will be of the ones who are near. He said, yes, and moreover, you will be among those who made, you will be among those made near to me. Qalu, they said, Ya Musa, O Musa alayhi salam, imma, whether, an, that, tulqiya, you throw, wa imma, or whether, an, that, nakuna, we will be, nahnu, we, al-mulqina, the ones to throw. They said, O Musa alayhi salam, either you throw your staff or we will be the ones to throw first. Qala, he said, Musa alayhi salam answered, alqu, you all throw. Falamma, then when, alqaw, they threw, saharu, they bewitched, ayunan nasi, eyes of the people, wastarhabuhum, and terrified them, waja'u, and came up, bisihrin, with the magic, azimin, great. He said, Musa alayhi salam said, throw, you all throw. And when they threw, they bewitched the eyes of the people. They bewitched the eyes of the people and struck terror into them, and they presented a great feat of magic. وَأَوْحَيْنَا, and we inspired, وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَى مُوسَى أَنْ أَلْقِ عَصَاكَ, عصاك فإذا هي تلقف ما يأفكون. And we inspired to Musa alayhi salam that throw your staff, and suddenly it swallowed, talqafu, swallowed what they were falsifying. And be inspired to Musa alayhi salam, throw your staff, and at once it devoured what they were falsifying. فَوَقَعَ الْحَقُّ وَبَطَلَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. So the truth was established and became futile, what they used to do. يَعْمَلُونَ, they used to do. So the truth was established and abolished was what they were doing. فَغُلِبُوا, so they were defeated. فَغُلِبُوا هُنَالِكَ, there. وَانْقَلَبُوا, and returned. صَاغِرِينَ, humiliated. And they, that is Pharaoh and his people, were overcome right there and became debased. وَأُلْقِيَ, and fell down. السَّحَرَةُ, the magicians. سَاجِدِينَ, prostrate. And the magicians fell down in prostration to Allah. قَالُوا, they said, آمَنَّا, we believe بِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ, we believe in the Lord of the worlds. Rabbi Musa wa Harun, Lord of Musa and Harun alayhim assalam. قال فرعون, Fir'aun said, قال فرعون آمنتم به قبل أن آذن لكم إن هذا لمكر مكرتموه في المدينة لتخرجوا منها أهلها فسوف تعلمون. Fir'aun said, you believed in him before that I give permission to you? Indeed, this surely is a plot. You have plotted it in the city so that you may drive out from it its people. But soon you will know. لأقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ثم لأصلبنكم أجمعين. I will surely cut off your hands and your feet from opposite sides, then I will surely crucify you all. I will surely cut off your hands and your feet on opposite sides, then I will surely crucify you all. قالوا, they said, Inna, indeed we, ila Rabbina, to our Lord, qalibun, to our Lord will return. They said, indeed, to our Lord we will return. Wama tanqimu, and you take wama, and not you take revenge, tanqimu minna, from us, illa, except, and that amanna, we believed, bi ayati rabbina, in the signs of our Lord, Lamma, when ja'atna, they came to us. Rabbana afrigh alayna, our Lord, pour upon us sabran, patience, sabran watawaffana, and cause us to die muslimina, as Muslims. And you do not, what magicians said to Pharaoh, and you do not resent us, except because we believed in the signs of our Lord when they came to us. Our Lord, pour upon us patience and let us die as Muslims in submission to you. وقال الملأ من قوم فرعون أتذر موسى وقومه ليفسدوا في الأرض ويذرك وآلهتك قال سنقتل أبناءهم ونستحيي نساءهم وإنا فوقهم قاهرون. And the chiefs said of the people of Pharaoh, will you leave Musa and his people so that they can cause corruption in the earth, in the land, and forsake you and your gods? He said, we will kill abna'ahum, their sons, and we will let live anastahyi, and we will let live nisa'ahum, their women. Wa inna, indeed we, fawqahum, over them, qahirun, subjugators. And the eminent among the chief of Pharaoh said, will you leave Musa and his people to cause corruption in the land and abandon you and your gods? Pharaoh said, we will kill their sons and keep their women alive, and indeed we are subjugators over them. قال موسى لقومه, Musa alayhi salam said to his people, لقومه, Ista'inu, seek help billahi, from Allah, wasbiru, and be patient, indeed innal arda, indeed the earth, lillahi, belongs to Allah, yurithuha, he caused to inherit it, man, whom, yasha'u, he wills, min ibadihi, of his servants, wal aqibatu, and the end, lil muttaqeen, for the righteous. Said Musa alayhi salam to his people, seek help through Allah and be patient. Indeed, the earth belongs to Allah. He causes to inherit it whom he wills of his servants, and the best outcome is for the righteous. Qalu, they said, Udina, we have been harmed, Udina, min qabli, before an ta'tiyana, you came to us, wa min ba'di, and after ma ji'tana, you have come to us. Qala, he said, asa, perhaps rabbukum, your Lord, an yuhlika, he will destroy aduwakum, your enemy, wa yastakhlifakum, and make you successors, fil ardi, in the earth, in the land, fayanzura kayfa ta'malun, and then see how you will do. They said, we have been harmed before you came to us, and after you have come to us. He said, perhaps your Lord will destroy your enemy and grant you succession in the land, and see how you will do. وَلَقَدْ أَخَذْنَا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَلَقَدْ, and certainly we seized we seized people of Fir'aun, ala Fir'auna bis-sinina, with years of famine, wa naqsim min ath-thamarat, and a deficit of the fruits, min ath-thamarati la'allahum, so that they may yadhakkaruna, receive admonition. And we certainly seized the people of Pharaoh with years of famine and a deficiency in fruits, that perhaps they would be reminded. فَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمُ الْحَسَنَةُ قَالُوا لَنَا هَذِهِ. But when the good came to them, they said, this is for us. وَإِن تُصِبْهُمْ سَيِّئَةٌ يَطَّيَّرُوا بِمُوسَى وَمَن مَّعَهُ أَلَا إِنَّمَا طَائِرُهُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ وَلَكِنَّ أكثرهم لا يعلمون. وَإِن تُصِبْهُمْ, and if bad afflicts them, they ascribe evil omens to Musa and who were with him. Behold, only their evil omens are with Allah, but most of them do not know. But when good, that is provision, came to them, they said, this is ours by right. And if a bad condition struck them, they saw an evil omen in Musa and those with him. Unquestionably, their fortune is with Allah. But most of them do not know. وَقَالُوا مَهْمَا تَأْتِنَا بِهِ مِنْ آيَةٍ لَتَسْحَرَنَا بِهَا فَمَا نَحْنُ لَكَ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. And they said, verse 132, and they said, let me check out one thing. Yes, mahma, whatever. Yes, mahma, waqalu, and they said, mahma, whatever. Ta'tina, you bring us therewith of the signs, so that you bewitch us. Litas harona, with it. Fama nahnu, then we are not. Laka, in you will be bimu'minin, believers. And they said, no matter what sign you bring us with, which to bewitch us, we will not be believers in you. فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمُ الطُّوفَانَ, and we sent alayhim on them at-tufana, the flood, wal jarada, and the locusts, wal qummala, and the lice, wad dafadi'a, and the frogs, wad dafadi'a, wad dama, and the blood. Ayatim mufassalatin, manifest signs. fastakbaru, but they showed arrogance. Fastakbaru, but they showed arrogance. Wakanu, and they were qawman mujrimeen, criminal people. So we sent upon them the flood and locust and lice and frogs and blood as distinct signs, but they were arrogant and they were a criminal people. Walamma waqa'a alayhim, and when waqa'a fell alayhim, on them, alayhimur rijzu, the punishment, qalu, they said, ya Musa ad'u lana, ya Musa ud'u lana rabbaka, ud'u lana rabbaka bima ahida عندك لئن كشفت عنا الرجز لنؤمنن لك ولنرسلن معك بني إسرائيل. And when punishment fell on them, they said, O Musa alayhi salam, invoke for us your Lord by what he has promised. Ahida, he has promised indaka, to you. La'in, if kashafta, you remove anna, from us, the punishment, surely we will believe in you, and surely we will send, wala nursilanna, and surely we will send ma'aka, with you, Bani Israel. And when the punishment descended upon them, they said, O Musa, invoke for us your Lord by what he has promised you. If you can remove the punishment from us, we will surely believe you, and we will send with you the children of Israel. Falamma kashafna, but when we removed anhum, from them, anhumur rijza, punishment from them, ila ajalin hum balighuhu idha hum yankuthun, till a fixed term, they which were to reach it, then they broke the word. 135, verse number 135. إِذَا هُمْ يَنْكُثُونَ, but when we removed the punishment from them until a term which they were to reach, then at once they broke their word. فَانْتَقَمْنَا مِنْهُمْ فَأَغْرَقْنَاهُمْ فِي الْيَمِّ بِأَنَّهُمْ كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا وَكَانُوا عَنْهَا غَافِلِينَ. So we took retribution from them, and we drowned them in the sea, because they denied our signs, and they were to them heedless. So we took retribution from them, and we drowned them in the sea, because they denied our signs and were heedless of them. وَأَوْرَثْنَا الْقَوْمَ الَّذِينَ كَانُوا يستضعفون مشارق الأرض ومغاربها التي باركنا فيها وتمت كلمة ربك الحسنى على بني إسرائيل بما صبروا ودمرنا ما كان يصنع فرعون وقومه وما كانوا يعرشون. And we made inheritors the people, those who were considered weak, eastern parts of the land, in the western parts of it, which we blessed in it, and was fulfilled the word of your Lord, the best, al-husna, ala, for Bani Israel, because sabaru, because they were patient, and we destroyed what used to make Fir'aun and his people, and what they used to erect. And because the people who had been oppressed to inherit the eastern regions of the land, and the western ones which we had blessed, and the good word, that is decree of your Lord, was fulfilled for the children of Israel, because of what they had patiently endured. And we destroyed all that Pharaoh and his people were producing and what they had been building. Wajawazna, and we led across Bani Israel, of the children of Israel, al-Bahra, the sea. Fa'ataw, then they came, ala qawmi ya'kufuna ala asnam. And we led across the children of Israel, the sea. Then they came upon a people devoted to idols of theirs, lahum, ala asnamil lahum, qalu, they said, Ya Musa, O Musa alayhi salam, ij'al, make, lana, for us, ilahan, a god, kama, like what, lahum, they have, alihatun, gods. Qala, he said, innakum, indeed you, qawmun, a people, tajhalun, ignorant. And we took the children of Israel across the sea. Then they came upon a people intent in devotion to some idols of theirs. They, the children of Israel, said, O Musa alayhi salam, make for us a god just as they have gods. He said, indeed you are a people behaving ignorantly.